Okay, I'm going to finish the intro to my vlog or sermon about soulmates, and this part's about J.K. Rowling, transphobia. So I'll pick it up where I left off. I just ran out of space. This should be shorter than the last one. Sexism, entrenched as it has been changing in the literary world for a few hundred years, and was at a pivotal moment in the late 20th century when Harry Potter came out. Of course, she did not know how famous her book would become, and it took a while for it to reach that peak. And during that time, she was maintaining the mystery that she could be a man, to take advantage of sexism that says only men are worth reading. I always resented this at the time, because I felt women were at least starting to get credit, and she could have been part of that by using a woman's name. Ursula K. Le Guin, Susan Cooper, Madeleine L'Engle, all of these were already famous fantasy authors who did not hide that they were women, and their fame was well known when Harry Potter came out. And there are others too. These are just the ones I knew about at the time who came to mind just now. Yet J.K. chose to possibly be a man to please the patriarchy, and patriarchy rewarded her. Yes, Disney made a movie of A Wrinkle in Time by L'Engle, and maybe I have more to say if I watched it instead of turning it off after 30 seconds. But they made a theme park of Harry Potter. Is that all because J.K. pretended to be possibly a man for the first book or two? That is not why people read the books, actually. They like the stories, or their parents read them to them growing up. But it is a part of why they were allowed in a patriarchal system to break through. Was J.K. rewarded for betraying feminism 30 years ago with extreme fame and wealth and influence? And did she still owe them and have to double down on betraying feminism with her recent anti-trans statements? You get the idea. The fact that homophobia and transphobia are components of sexism and all part of fascism is going to come up again. But for now I will say that one more thing about Harry Potter, and remind you of a better book, a better feminist book, Wendy the Witch School Dropout by A.C. Harris, whoever that is. I knew Harry Potter was not as good as the hype for many reasons, but I feel vindicated on my point about its basic quality of the writing and story by the fact that J.K. herself regretted putting some of the main characters together in a relationship, and admitted that it was the fans were right and their hopes for her characters. How can you be that bad of a writer that others write your characters and stories better than you can? It reminds me how good Lego Star Wars series are, and segues nicely into discussion of soulmates. Who is a soulmate? Of whom? Or just who are soulmates? And I'll be back with the main part after that intro. Thanks for listening.